it up on the end. Oh my God. Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertantonnyc.com, coming to you with your no frills, the voice commentary from a singer. Yes, it's the second night of the battle rounds, or is it one and a half? It's the second night. Okay, but anyway, it's the second night of the battle rounds, and the advisors for each team are TeamBlake has Meghan Trainor, Ellie Goulding for TeamAdam, Nick Jonas for TeamXtina, Lionel Richie for TeamPharrell. Just had to remind you guys of that. For you who have not watched before, I'm still here, and I'm gonna give you the information that you need. We had quite a few battles today. It was pretty straightforward for most of them, even though I got a little rant about a few things that happened. Anyway, we started out with TeamPharrell. It was Anthony Riley versus Travis Ewing. They did Get Ready by the Temptations. And Travis was having trouble with the notes in first rehearsal. And both were getting some good advice from Pharrell, and he asked if they should change the key for Travis. Then in the battle, they started with a lot of energy. Anthony was amping up the crowd while Travis was laying the verse, and he sounded to be having a little strain, just a little strain right at the beginning. This was right there under Anthony's belt though, and he was riding the beat like a pro and was adding some nice melodic changes. I was like, how could he not win this? Adam went with Anthony but felt Travis gave it a good fight. Blake said Anthony could have stepped right into the Temptations. Christina said it was super fun to watch and favored Anthony. And Pharrell chose Anthony Riley, saying he has it all. And Blake chimed in to steal Travis. Oh, good for him, good for him. TeamXtina was up next with Nick Jonas, of course. Oh my goodness. They had Ameera, Delandro versus Sonic. They did Masterpiece by Jessie J. And Nick started with the critiques for the girls off the bat, and Christina was advising Ameera to block the nerves. Sonic was having problems with the harmonies in the final rehearsal, and Christina gave her some advice on holding her parts and, you know, go practice, turn on the TV, you know, have some other distractions going on so that you remember your part. Very good advice. I love the camaraderie as the battlers have been coming out already. They just seem like to be so nice and so good and so sweet with each other until the music starts. Ameera was given attitude from the moment she started singing, while Sonic was a little more loose with it. Sonic definitely worked out her harmony part, and they blended well together. And Sonic was pulling out some big notes, and Ameera was trying to keep up, but I just thought she kind of got behind and just couldn't catch up. Pharrell said there were a couple of moments when Ameera got a little pitchy. Adam said the song choice was perfect for them, but he preferred Sonic. Blake complimented both their hair, loved Ameera's tone, and Sonic's pocket won him over. And Christina chose Sonic to win the battle. And in a montage, Tolo won for TeamXtina, Deanna Johnson won for TeamAdam, and Nathan Hermida won for also TeamAdam. If you enjoyed the commentary so far, make sure to thumb it up. I gotta let you guys know, remind you, because you know what, I forget sometime myself, so I know that you forget. Please thumb it up, and I thank you guys so much for your thumbs. TeamBlake was up next with Hannah Kirby versus Sarah Potenza. They did Gimme Shelter by the Rolling Stones. Blake and Meghan were trying to get Sarah to pull back and pick her moments during first rehearsal, and advised Hannah to use her range to cut through. And in final rehearsal, Meghan Trainor said she felt like she was being yelled at in parts of the song. But just before the performance, they gave each other a big hug before starting, and Hannah started those movements that I liked that she did so much in her first audition. I didn't like her trying to force the lower notes though, and Sarah sounded a lot more clear when she came in. The moment when Sarah squatted and hit that note, that was very entertaining, and I was hoping Hannah would do something as iconic, right? That was just epic. Just like, and they kept playing it in the previews. I was like, go ahead, girl. I love the blend that they had together in their harmony parts though, especially at the end. All the coaches stood for them. Christina said they blew her socks off. Pharrell said it was the best duel. He called it a duel, not a duet. Adam said Sarah blew them away but was shocked by Hannah and favored her. Blake chose Sarah Potenza because there's something different about her. Then Adam and Pharrell chimed in to steal Hannah, and Hannah landed on TeamPharrell. She said because she felt the spiritual connection with him while he was speaking. TeamAdam next had Blaze Johnson versus Michael Leier. They did Rude by Magic, and Adam was trying to get Michael to control his voice during the first rehearsal while trying to get Blaze to sing the song straighter. He was giving that little, you know, patois going on, and Ellie Goulding gave a little short vocal example. In the final rehearsal, Michael was rushing a little, and so was Blaze. The coaches were trying to get them to lay back into the, you know, the vibe and just relax. So in performance, Michael had a nice tone when he started, but I was more into Blaze once he started. Then Michael had a little crack, and Blaze ran out of breath on the end of a phrase, and I was like, okay, they both go gonna go train wreck somewhere up in here. Blaze did seem to be having more fun, and Michael seemed to be mean mugging when he was singing, you know, so I was like, I think I have to choose Blaze in this contest. Xtina said she felt a lot of angst and wished they would have relaxed more into it, and Pharrell agreed with her but preferred Blaze. Adam chose Blaze Johnson, he said, because he came out really strong. Then TeamBlake had Cody Wickline versus Matt Snook. They did How Country Feels by Randy Houser, and Matt played the guitar for first rehearsal and had a better feel for the song, but I was liking Cody's tone a lot. Both had their guitars for the final rehearsal, but Meghan Trainor brought up that maybe they didn't need them to play for this, and they dumped them and didn't end up using them for the rest of the time on the show. Both of these guys are pretty solid singers, and Cody has a nice tone while Matt's is just a little brighter. I liked how comfortable Matt was in performance and his connection with the audience. I just felt a little disconnect from Cody, though I liked his energy. I preferred Matt's performance, and Blake and Pharrell stood for them. Christina said she was drawn to Matt's energy and thought Cody was a cutie. Pharrell said there's a rebellious side to Cody and said Matt sings his story. Adam said the vibe was there but preferred Matt's vocal. And Blake chose Cody Wickline because he has an authentic and rare sound, he said. And I had a little discussion on Twitter with somebody about this, and I just felt like, oh my God, you guys tell me what you thought down in the comments and we'll discuss. Alright, TeamPharrell had the last battle of the night with Megan Lindsay versus Paul Fowl. They did Don't Let Me Down by the Beatles. And Lionel Richie told them to think of the story and got up to show them how to sell the song in first rehearsal. Then they lowered the key for the song for Paul in the final rehearsal and was trying to get Megan to engage more and make eye contact with Paul and with the audience. So in performance, they started right out engaging with each other, all up in each other's face, all wrong. Good devil. I felt a raw connection to the lyrics from Meghan, but Paul was holding his own and taking his story to the audience. Adam and Pharrell stood for them. Adam liked the power in her voice. Blake said Paul was having a great time and said Meghan sounded better than she ever has. Christina compared Meghan to Janis Joplin and favored her, and Pharrell chose Paul Fowl because he thinks he's different. Then Blake and Adam chimed in to steal Meghan, and Christina followed suit not long after, and Meghan chose Blake as her new coach. She said going with her heart and her gut. There you have it. What did you guys think? Did Pharrell mess it up on the end? Let me know down in the comments. I thank you guys so much for joining me for the commentary. Thank you for your thumbs. I am out. This is Robert Anton, robertantonnyc. Peace.